Today, we're talking about Conor McGregor, one of the most divisive figures in fighting, and some people hate him, some people love him, but regardless of what you think, the man can draw in an audience. Part of what helps him draw in an audience is his hot-headedness and, just lack of caring, or at least the persona that he does not care. Unfortunately, it has kind of gotten him into some hot water with legal authorities, and he won't be allowed to drive for a couple years. Pickle, you care to tell the audience why this man can't drive for a couple years?
UFC star Conor McGregor received a 2-year road ban in Irish courts on Wednesday over charges stemming from a dangerous driving incident in 2022. McGregor was arrested in March 2022 after police officers reportedly pursued him at speeds of approximately 100 miles per hour. On Wednesday, a judge served him a 5-month suspended jail sentence and a fine of €5,000. The agreement orders McGregor to keep the peace for 2 years for the jail sentence to remain suspended. According to the Irish Mirror, Judge David McHugh called the incident appalling and McGregor's criminal record noteworthy. In addition to several other driving incidents, McGregor pleaded guilty to an assault charge in 2019 for punching a man in an Irish pub.
We could play a little game in the comments down here. What do you guys think? You guys think he's actually going to stay off the road? He's going to avoid these 5 months? Or you think McGregor's looking at a chance of a cell for 5 months? Pickle, what do you think before we dive back into some of this other stuff?
When you're good at what you do, you don't really spend a lot of time in jail, is all I'm going to say.
In the pub incident, it looks like he's buying shots for the whole pub, and the reason that he hit the guy is because he didn't want the shot, and there's a video of that if you guys care to see. Clearly, there have been some other incidents because you don't get to this kind of a deal that quickly out of nowhere with just one incident. It's been multiple things. Pickle, do you care to go ahead and break that down for the audience?
In the past, Conor McGregor has been charged with being an uninsured driver and driving without a license, as well as careless driving.
It's a little wild. You got millions of dollars, but you don't got insurance. I have to suffer and pay insurance, but you don't got insurance? Shame. Conor, he also is making crimes on the streets, and he's also doing it on foot too. Pickle, tell him about how he's doing it on feet.
In a bizarre and frightening scene, McGregor and an entourage were caught on video pelting a bus with loose objects after a UFC media event, including a hand dolly and a guardrail at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. They shattered the vehicle's windows and windshield, injuring multiple UFC fighters aboard who subsequently missed their next fights. The assault was reportedly intended as retaliation against one of the bus's occupants, UFC fighter Khabib, who had confronted McGregor's teammate and close friend Artem Lobov at a hotel earlier that week. UFC President Dana White condemned McGregor's behavior as disgusting. By July 2018, McGregor, who had turned himself into the NYPD after the episode, reached a plea deal that saw his assault and felony criminal mischief charges dropped, with no prison sentence or loss of his travel visa. Instead, he paid restitution for damages, served 5 days of community service, and agreed to take a short anger management course. He was quoted as saying, "I just want to say that I'm thankful to the DA and the judge for allowing me to move forward." Further on, in 2019, reports emerged that McGregor was under investigation by Irish law enforcement for an alleged sexual assault of a woman in a Dublin hotel the previous December. In October of 2019, police received another complaint against McGregor from a woman who said he had sexually assaulted her in a car outside of a Dublin pub. The UFC fighter denied both claims, but was at one point arrested and questioned before being released. In 2021, prosecutors indicated that they would not be charging McGregor in connection with the alleged 2018 assault.
As you guys can see, it seems that McGregor is, a little accustomed to getting in trouble. Now, do you guys think that he'll actually be able to keep his nose clean for the 2 years in order to do that? Do you think he's an international criminal doing stuff at the Barclays and in Ireland? Let us know, or maybe he'll just hire a driver. Let us know what you think down below. With that being said, I'm Rugburn, and this is Tombstone Tourist.